From hot spots and hidden gems to lots of local flavor, it's your guide to LA the unscripted way, from the heart of Temecula Valley's wine country. Hello everyone and welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, coming to you from the stunning Sweet Oaks Winery in Temecula, California. We've been sipping some magical wines during our stay here, but right now it's time for breakfast. And not just any breakfast. How about the Rock's favorite cheat meal ever? It is delicious.
This is the world famous or infamous, however you want to look at it, Rock toast, 4-inch thick. Brioche French toast.
It is a French toast experience. A lot of people call it like the Louis Vuitton of French toast.
The recipe is a secret recipe made by myself and of course my amazing chef, Chef Rocky.
So I started making this for my family, my husband, my kids, my friends, and then I started working for Dwayne Johnson, and he requested on one of his cheat meals for French toast, but he wanted a thicker style. And as soon as I served him the first one, he kept requesting it every week, and then we both worked together on this, and that's how Brick came about, the Rock toast.
Here we go. Oh my God, I just got a whiff of the smell.
We got the opportunity to open up here in Westfield Century City Mall, and it was a perfect location for us.
Thick cut brioche French toast comes with 3 toppings.
Okay, so that's number one.
That's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2,
Okay.
vanilla bean whipped cream.
Oh, now this.
Number 3 is the toasted coconut chip.
I started using brioche because it's super soft and it has a sweet flavor and a really nice texture. And we make them every day. To make the French toast, it gets dipped in a batter with cinnamon, and then we make it with a lot of extra love.
Oh my God. You know what it reminds me a little bit of, like bread pudding.
We get that a lot.
It's just gooey in all the right places and crisp in all the right places and warm and salty but sweet in all the right places. I mean, it's just delicious.
So we'll get a French toast.
Derek Huff comes in a couple of times, and Haley, and also Chrissy Teigen stopped in with her daughter Luna, which was amazing, super sweet.
I swear, I think if you had like an anniversary or a birthday or something and you wanted to do like breakfast in bed, this would be the most amazing breakfast in bed surprise for someone. This whole thing is 1,000 calories, but I gotta tell you, if you've ever had French toast, this is gonna rock your world. Get it? Rock your world, get it?
Guys, enjoy your French toast. Enjoy your cheat meals.
Oh my gosh, it was so good, you guys. That is a real brick of brioche. They also have really cool merchandise, so you can get a hoodie to cover up all that's in your belly. All right, time for belly scratches now, because we sent Olivia De Bortoli to everyone's favorite spot, the Cat Cafe.
Calling all cat lovers. Come sip your favorite beverage, all while snuggling adoptable, adorable felines. LA has like animal lovers all over the place, you know, like I think LA is like filled with people who love animals, and so it just kind of to me felt like it's a cat cafe. It's so LA. We're a cat cafe. What we do is we rescue cats who are at risk of euthanasia in shelters and bring them here and socialize them and put them up for adoption, and people can drink coffee and play with cats, and if they happen to fall in love with one of our cats or kittens, they can actually adopt them and take them home.
It's amazing. The entire time I've been here, when I'm not playing with the other cats, this little one curled up so sweet, like a little angel.
I've been a huge animal lover my whole life, and I think that the way we do adoptions is like, you know, the animals are in cages and shelters, they're scared, they don't really interact, people don't get to like know their personalities or what they're like, and it's just so not based on connection, and I really wanted to help homeless cats and homeless animals get adopted, and then also for people to adopt based on like actually having a meaningful connection with a cat and really getting to know the cat's personality, because like here you know which cats are the playful ones and which ones are the lazy ones, and you know it's really cool to be able to know that before you adopt. We've saved over 3,800 cats from euthanasia. We've found homes for almost 1,800 cats, and we've also donated over $40,000 to different animal welfare organizations. They're just such great companions, and also very like low maintenance, because they're not like dogs where you have to take so much care of them. So I think like all of that makes them like a package deal for a pet.
Summer is here, you guys, and backyard parties are all the rage. But if you don't have this on hand, are you even really throwing a party?
Summer is finally here. I'm so happy. And backyard parties, you gotta do a backyard party like every day, right, Jazz?
You do, and you can't do a backyard party without tahini. It is really the spice of summer. I mean, you can put it on everything. I love how it adds a little spicy kick to the corn.
Yeah.
And then also putting it on your veggies. I mean, because I know veggies aren't the highlight of a backyard party, but as soon as you put a little tahini on it.
You can literally put tahini on everything, especially for your backyard party.
Yes, I love that too, and I love that you can mix the Classico with some of the sauces, like the chamoy and their like basic hot sauce.
So what I like to do, I like to put a little dipolage right here, and then put tahini on top of it. Yeah, and then I make a dip, so I can like dip some snap peas in it, for example.
I like to just put it directly on my veggies.
Ooh.
Just a little drizzle. It's really good. And then you just top it with a little bit of the Classico.
I would have never have thought to put tahini on corn, and it's the greatest thing.
I love that. It really is the spice of the summer.
It really is. I'm gonna put some on my watermelon.
I
You
love
just
it.
put it on your table for your guests, and they can put it on everything on their table.
I love
which
it.
is amazing.
I love it. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna even try and dip a little apple in
Ooh, try.
your concoction. See how this came out. Olivia.
See?
That's really good.
All right, I'm gonna do it too.
Really good. Perfect.
The mango one, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good. Ladies, the great thing about tahini is that it's not just great for, food, it's great for mocktails too, right?
It is, and Danielle from Lady on the Rocks, she is going to help us make some amazing mocktails. I'm so excited. I love that tahini, you can use it to make drinks. That's the one thing that I really love about it. They've got different flavors. It's not just the spices. You've also got some of the liquid tahini that you can pop in your drink. So I think that's really, really good.
This one's the fruity chamoy hot sauce, and it's like only one spice. So if you're kind of like a baby like me, one spice is perfect. And I see the tahini rim already. We're off to a good start here.
Yeah.
And all these are going to be great for summer or pretty much any time too, right?
Yeah. It looks really, really easy to make. So far, tomato juice, a little bit of lime juice. You've got some ginger,
Some
nutmeg, and make sure you got the tahini on the rim.
This looks so good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's try it.
This is so good.
Really good.
Very good.
And it's like a Bloody Mary, so there obviously isn't any alcohol, but I feel like the tahini on the rim gives it the kick that the alcohol would.
And so does the lime. It definitely gives it some punch. I love it. I love it.
Perfect for summer.
Up next, ladies, we have the pineapple jalapeno margarita.
Oh my gosh, a twist on a margarita, right?
Yes, exactly.
I'm so excited. Pineapple, jalapeno, you can't go wrong.
You cannot. I love this flavor palette because you get a little sweet, you get a little spicy, and obviously the tahini.
I don't know if this is bad, but I put tahini on literally all of my drinks, on all the rims, just because it goes well with every drink.
Look how cute it is. You could just put it in your purse.
Or like in your pocket, anywhere.
Yes.
So cute.
I'm like Beyonce. I've got tahini in my bag. Swag.
Cheers to number
Cheers to our pineapple jalapeno
margarita.
This is really, really good. Yummy.
And again, it's so easy. It's just orange juice, pineapple, slice up some jalapeno, and the tahini is the main event, which is perfect. Up next is the Mexican mango nada.
Mango nada.
Yes. Anything with mango is going to be phenomenal. So very excited.
So I love that she's rimming it with the chamoy and then the classic. I actually am really into mocktails for the summertime, especially for day drinking.
Thank you so much, Danielle.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Cheers for one last time.
And mango with tahini is definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
It really is the best spice of summer. Okay, we'll be right back with hops and slips. That's beer and sneakers. That's just ahead. Stay tuned. Welcome back to LA Unscripted from the magical Sweet Oaks Winery in the heart of the Temecula Valley wine country. Right now, however, we're trading grapevines for palm trees and checking out one of my favorite zip codes, 90210. Olivia De Bertoli's in Beverly Hills, baby.
Are you ready to fall head over heels for this city's most famous neighborhood? Well, our sponsor has about 1 billion reasons why you'll love Beverly Hills.
The history and the lore that surrounds the city. I mean, we're over 100 years old. We've been a place where movie stars and C-suite and, you know, trendsetters have come for years and years and years. You know, back in the late 1800s when people were looking for oil, and instead of finding oil, they found water, and they created an aqueduct, and it just kind of all fell into place after that. Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks were one of the first movie stars couples to come and settle here, and so all of a sudden it was, you know, the place for Hollywood starlets. Beverly Hills is home to 33,000 different tree species, almost one per every resident. We have 35,000 residents. So everything is very lush, very green. Our city takes immaculate care of all of the outdoor spaces. So everywhere you go, you really get to see beauty. You can pretty much eat all around the world without ever having to get on a plane, which is one of the fun things I think about Beverly Hills. I mean, we have Greek food, we have Italian food, we have Japanese food, we have Spanish food, we have Mexican food, we have French food. There really isn't anything that you can't get here. And I mentioned the outdoor space, but you know, being able to do that on a beautiful summer evening, you know, and sit outside or sit just inside with all of the doors open and the breeze blowing is definitely very, very appealing. One of the nicest things about Beverly Hills is our hotels, bar none. And the fact that each hotel has its own distinct design and personality. And there is definitely something to fit every lifestyle here. Beverly Hills is not to be pigeonholed. We have a lot of different experiences and activities that people who come here appreciate the beauty, the outdoor nature of it, and I think most importantly that they get beyond some of the tales about flash and cash and they really see what a warm and friendly community we can be.
Who doesn't love Beverly Hills? All right, coming up, we're getting yeasty with it and slipping on some hip kicks. We'll be right back. Welcome back to LA Unscripted from the Sweet Oaks Winery in Temecula, California. And if wine isn't your thing, how about an icy cold brew? Megan Tellis takes us inside a local LA brewery that focuses on quality, culture, community, and craftsmanship.
And I hope it shows as what we do, what we play, what the feel, the whole concept comes alive.
Hi, I'm Raul Tapia.
And I'm his brother Eric Tapia. And we're proud to reveal Whittier's first speakeasy craft brewery, La Bodega Brewing Company.
Salud y suerte. La Bodega was a dream that came between our partner Abraham, Eric, and myself. And it all started about 7 years ago when we were home brewing. We really had no idea how to make beer, but Abraham had been home brewing for about 6 years. We made our first batch of pale ale, fell in love with it, We thought we had something that we can promote and sell and bring to the community.
The concept behind the name came from La Bodega. La Bodega in our culture is a warehouse. So essentially, us running around in that warehouse, we knew this was for us. So we were picking produce, cleaning the warehouse, cleaning restrooms, and just growing up in a warehouse.
Tappy Brothers is a food service broadliner, which means we sell everything and anything to restaurants. Now we cover 8 states, have over 4,000 clients. For us, we really wanted to focus on the beer, but Whittier wanted a restaurant component, so we just wanted to open a tap room, but when they said, oh, restaurant? Well, we know a little bit about the restaurant business, so we dove right into it.
What is your mission? What is your vision?
Traditional Mexican dishes that we have here, a little, modern presentation.
Got it.
A classic, a chile verde, a slow braised pork green chili stew. A chile colorado, another classic.
The cut of meat. When we talk Wagyu, we're talking top of the line meat.
We're one of 10 restaurants that have this Wagyu, so.
Wait, 1 of 10 in where?
California.
We look at this food, we think of the beer. This is a perfect pairing. Like, you're not only gonna come here, get good food, you're gonna drink good beer. You look around, it is gorgeous in here. Describe what is it that I'm seeing?
This is our brew house. It's in the US we use barrels, so this is a 15-barrel system, which is equivalent to about 500 gallons of beer that we can make at a time.
What is this exclusive club people can be part of?
We're really trying to bridge the gap between German and Mexican beers. And in Germany, there's Stein membership. It's embedded in their culture where it's generations. They walk in, they grab their mug, they get their beer, they sit down. So we wanted to replicate that. So we hold the key, we lock their stein, we're responsible for the stein. When they walk in, we'll have it ready for them with their favorite beer, and it's a talking point.
When you walk through that refrigerator door, thinking it's a butcher shop, thinking that there's a butcher shop in the back, you walk into a pretty cool space. 1920 speakeasy. The whole Prohibition realm, and you can see it throughout the pictures in our round table room, the devil's in the detail. And for us it was. And we're hitting everything on all cylinders, the food, the beer, the decor.
Every portrait has a story and associated to one of us. 3 owners and their wives, try to guess who picked who. And, it becomes a talking piece. For example, we have, Billy Idol. You would never guess oh, Billy Idol, who would pick Billy Idol? So Eric, growing up, was a huge fan of Billy Idol. He wanted to dye his hair blonde, so,
Platinum blonde. It's great to come from a city that has so many family roots invested in what we call the greater city of Whittier. And I feel like the community has hugged the restaurant and made it its own.
Cheers to that, huh?
Yes.
Looks frosty. Thank you, Megan. All right, beaters, bricks, grails, and kicks. Those are just some of the words used to describe sneakers these days, a $79 billion industry. Jasmine Simpkins laces up with one Black-owned sneaker spot.
Laced is a lifestyle. It's pretty much the way you carry yourself, the way you look at life, the way you dress, the way you feel about yourself.
Yo, what up? I'm Pooh Jetter.
I'm JB, and we're the owners of Lace. We wanted to bring a space like this to Lawndale because for 35-mile radius, there's no store like this. It started with a conversation at our buddy's barbershop in Inglewood called Platinum Cuts.
I've been playing pro basketball now for 16 seasons. Last 8 years I've been in China. I was always coming back home, with some fresh pair of kicks.
He had on a pair of shoes that he probably shouldn't have had on. It was 6 months early. So that turned into a conversation, and we went outside and spoke for 2 hours, standing on the sidewalk, about opening up a business. And neither one of us got a cut that night.
When we got into this business, it was another Black-owned store, but then they shut down. So we didn't have nobody really to ask. We had to learn through experience.
Who primarily does all the buying for the sneakers?
I do all the buying for the store. I pick all the shoes. I stay up to 2, 3 in the morning purchasing, looking through thousands and thousands of pages of product. Some of my favorites up here are the Air Max 1s. I like all of these.
So I'm about to get some sneakers because I couldn't come in a sneaker store without getting laced. Usually what I do when I buy a pair is like I just like
smell them, of course.
Best smell ever.
You see lace, but the acronym is Los Angeles Creates Endless Dreams. We do a lot in the community, like with the kids up next. You know, we sponsor all type of basketball camps. We do a lot of mentorship because I tell the young ones up next, okay, basketball may get you there, but what else? Like, you gotta have a plan B. I'm from Gardena, JB from South Central. Like, we really from here, and being that representative into this sneaker world, like, it means a lot, you know, and as long as you continue to trust, you know, God's plan, like, you never know what's in store.
Jasmine, I hope you picked me up some new slips. All right, that is all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to the Sweet Oaks Winery in Temecula. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. Mwah.